Hey everybody, this is AnimefreakChaos, and we are back to the Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Whew, well, the hype train is still going, but before we get started, I need to just let you guys know two things. Well, first of all, I'm actually re-recording. This is actually the third time I'm trying to do this again, and hopefully nothing bad happens, because if you guys remember from the last session, I had some problems with my recording software, and I think it had something to do with the computer as well, which is weird, because, obviously, as you know, like, I had to restart some footage, and thankfully it didn't happen this time, but the problem is the recording kept getting, like, bugged for some reason, because as I'll show you right now, if I go to my load save, I actually exported a little bit already of the town, but when I got back to my desktop to see if the video was still recording, it stopped. I don't know why it keeps doing this. This has never happened before, at least twice in a row now, and the weird thing is it's only happened to this game in particular. I don't know why. So I don't know if it's like a issue of the software or the game. I highly doubt it's the game. The disc is fine. So I don't know. It's just the wiring that's messed up. I have no idea. But I just want to let you guys know. I exported, but I didn't do everything at all. I only exported like one bit, and that's it. So don't worry. We didn't miss anything, and I didn't really spoil myself in terms of like talking to people though as well. Just to let you guys know that at least. Other than that, had some nice comments at least, though. Okay, there's actually only one important thing, so there we go. But I got some nice feedback so far from you guys. Also, I was told by Joker, I remember you, man, that basically arts in this game are actually much powerful in this game than in the previous game. So that's actually good to know, because apparently I had to look it up online, and basically they told you that in this game, not only are they faster to cast, but they're actually much stronger too. So that's actually nice to know. So maybe we'll see more art users in this game too. Other than that, I had another comment. I forgot your name, dude. I apologize, but you did tell me that I should take off the costumes for Rean. Mainly because, look, if I remove it, funny enough, it's just an orange variation of his costume. But other than that, it's also because we'll get new costumes in the game, and I don't want to miss out on getting those, because I think maybe the DLC costumes will overlap the in-game costumes that we'll get further in, so that's good to know. Other than that, before I go ahead and get exploring, give me one quick second to make sure everything's running properly. Let's see. Just doing a check. Okay. Alright, hopefully nothing happens. I swear, this is the third time I've been doing this session, and it's not fun. I mean, it's fun to be in this game, but it's just not fun checking over. It's like, you know, checking over your shoulder and stuff. But anyway, here we go. Let's go ahead and explore the Schwarzer mansion, which is kind of cool. Of course, obviously, you guys know I explored this place twice already. Oh, God, such a headache, but I'm still excited. I don't mind going through it again and again for you guys. All right, so this is the family emblem, I believe. Schwarzer barony. All right, cool. All right, and we're obviously in the living room, or the dining room. So let's go ahead and talk to Rean's mother in the kitchen. All right, Lady Schwarzer. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Hee, your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you got a lot going on here. Smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, I've been so lonely that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only I were half as good a son as you are a mom. Mom? Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times, it felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you would... excuse me. Oh my god, I'm getting tongue-tied. But believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Mom? Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then, once you've found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Hee. Well, look forward to dinner look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. Sorry for getting tongue-tied so early. Like I said, I read this like 3 times or 2 times already, and my tongue is already like, ugh. God damn. Alright, anyway, let's see what she has to say again. When all's said and done, I'm just happy that you come back home to me, and I'm certainly not alone. Many of the villagers came to check on you and brought gifts, too. Now I have plenty of new ingredients to work with. I hope you're ready for a hearty meal, Rean. Hee. Alright, that's good to know. A mother's cooking can always heal the heart. I could definitely go for some after how I'm feeling right now. Oh, God. Right, let's check over here. This is the living room. Some nice champagne in front of the open fire. Okay. Let me see here. That's, alright, over here. Alright, obviously the father's on the right. And these are the bedrooms for us. So this is Rean's room. Very Japanese. And look, a mirror. Now, of course, no reflection. So that can only mean one thing. Rean's a vampire. Alright, anyway. So, this is Elise's room. Obviously, you can tell from the very, very lightly colored design. And then stuffed animals. Very simple. Okay. Alright, nothing over here, so it's just the room. Give me one quick second, guys. Sorry, I really hate to do this. I just need to double check things. Sorry, I'm just doing a test. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. I honestly really hate doing this myself, but it's been happening 2 days in a row, and I don't want to mess up this recording again. Especially with this game. I'm so ticked that I had to go through this whole thing all over again. Not that it's annoying, but it's... Well, okay, it's slightly annoying just to go... It's like going back in time over and over again, pretty much. Alright, anyway, so here's the master bedroom. Very nice. And then there's his swords and his guns and the game that he killed. Alright, so let's talk to Baron Schwarzer. All of the Empire's major cities are under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little has changed. A nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they'll try and invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcide, however. You can't? And of course, the Blade Master, who also became the captain. Oh, Captain, my captain. Did something happen over in Legram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arcide we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're all well prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Ka-Fai's words and not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. Okay. Touching words from both Mom and Dad. Alright, anything else he has to say? I haven't been able to contact Master Ka-Fai either, but he's never been one to concern himself with worldly affairs. I doubt he's in any trouble. Just focus on yourself for the time being. Of course, you never underestimate a master. Alright, so finally, you guys get to see what it looks like outside of Ymir. So the Hot Springs Paradise. Okay. So here's our garden. And... Huh! I didn't even notice we had a dog. That's new. Alright, the dog's name is... Is it Bado or Beto? Let's see. I'm home, Beto. Or Bado. Being welcomed back by you really makes me feel like I'm home again. Good dog. protect the house from evil invaders. Alright, so... Very nice. So that's his house, huh? Kind of cool. Okay, so just to let you guys know, because I did tell you I went through this twice, which is the third time now. So the only place I explored was just, you know, obviously talking to the dog, talking to Elise and Celine, and then I head straight to the chapel. But then every time I do that, that's when the game freaking locks up. So I hope it doesn't happen this third time. Seriously, third time's the charm. I'm really hoping nothing bad happens. Okay, so let's talk to the cat and my sister. Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk.
Uh-huh.
I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Yeah, sure. Save. Celine saved my life. And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say.
I wouldn't believe a word you'd say.
Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though.
Because you didn't.
Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse? Exhibit A. That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know. I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
Yeah, well, my reaction's about to punch you into that pool right in front of you in a few seconds. I can't believe you! She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial.
You don't know that!
It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did, and at least didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. For now. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm... Alright, so you can now view the character tab in your notebook. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you met throughout the story. As you view specific events and get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you learn will be added to their section of the notebook. Okay, so it's just like in the last game, except it actually tells you when it gets updated, so that's actually a nice touch. So if we go to, whoops, oh, god dang it. So we go to our character notes, obviously it'll be just like in the first game. Like, the more you know about the person, the more stuff gets unlocked. So there you go. Pretty simple. Let's talk to them again. Celine? I'm not sure what you have to apologize for, especially after what you've done for Rean. But regardless, please do tell me if I can do anything to make your time here more pleasant. You don't need to go out of your way for me, really. It's kind of entertaining to watch her squirm from all of Elise's attention. This is the last thing I need. Alright, and what does Elise say? Hee, I brought you some sardines too. Master Kafai gave them to us last time he was here, so I hate to see them go to waste. Alright, anything else? Alright, just more fish. Alright, and then the foot bath. This footbath sure brings back memories. And as tempting as taking a dip sounds, I should probably save it for some other time. Alright, so obviously we're going to come back here later, most likely. From here on, I went to the church straight away, but I didn't go in. I didn't enter it because I was trying to make the part really short. But again, more stupid computer issues. So we'll go down here instead. We'll talk to these two. We'll go into the store and then we'll go talk to the guy over there. All right. So who's this kid? Alf, the alien. Hey there, Alf. Oh, Rean, you're awake. All right, hang on one second, guys. Alright, sorry. Again, I really hate doing, like, checking this stupid thing, but I had to make sure everything's running perfectly fine. God damn it. It's such a horrible day today. I'll try again. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. I had to switch my input again, but it keeps going off the rails, so to say. Okay. You doing okay? Like, you sure you shouldn't be getting more rest? Don't worry. I'm feeling just fine. You look like you're working hard. Are you helping out at the shop today, too? Yeah, yep. It's the least I can do. Can't grow up to be a real man if I don't do my part once in a while. That's what Master Yoon told me anyway. And he's right. I'm going to work as hard as I can so I can grow up to be a real man. Kiki always gives me this weird look when I say that to her, though. I see they haven't changed a bit. Anything else? Oh yeah, a letter arrived from Master Yoon right before the war. He's still wandering all over with nothing but a sword, as usual. Sounds like he's having lots of fun. He's so cool, isn't he? Maybe I can be a swordsman like him when I'm all grown up. I tend to think he's a little too free-spirited for his own good, but I can't deny that he's living the dream. I know, right? You know what? Next time he visits, I'm going to ask him to take me on as his student. Bet he'll do it if I bring him a drink and some snacks. Something tells me he's just going to take those and play dumb about the whole student thing afterward. Oh well, nothing wrong with having a dream to work towards. And whenever he's here, Master Yoon tells me all kinds of stories about his travels while relaxing in the footbath. I hope I can be as cool as him one day. Think if I find him something really nice to drink, he'll take me on as a student? Sure. Alright, anyway, so we'll check out the store now. Alright, Plover Goods and Souvenirs. Let's see what this has. Alright. Oh, that's cool. If you check on the mini-map, and probably on the main map too. Okay, it actually says shop. That's actually new to the game. It's a very minor thing, but that's actually cool to know. Alright, let's see. This is Lio. Hey, I'm glad you came over. You've been the talk of the town ever since you came back. I'm just sorry I had to come back home under these circumstances. Sounds like everyone's pretty worried about me. How's the shop been? Can't imagine it's been all that easy running with the war going on. You got that right. Getting goods in has been a real nightmare lately. I'm getting enough in for everyone in the village, though, so don't you worry. You caught me right in the middle of taking stock, actually. If you got any shopping to do, can you come back later? Sorry. Oh, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I appreciate that. Okay, anything else? Taking stock always reminds me just how much weird stuff we got in here thanks to the wife. I see nothing's changed in that regard. Yeah, she's still easily caught up in the latest trends. I don't mind so much when it's stuff we can actually sell, but there's plenty here that no sleep person would ever buy. Oh well. Better get this stuff sorted and my next order planned. We can only order once a week now, so can't miss the chance. Okay, anything else? Sorry, but I'm still taking stock. You come back later. As soon as I'm done, you can buy as much as your pockets can carry. If you got big pockets, anyway. Alright. Alright, so that's interesting. So no faction is kind of controlling trade in a way, so... Well, I mean, not controlling in a way, but like just war is messing up trade for everyone. Alright, so Camila. Oh, hello there. You won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will, but none other than Princess Alphen herself. She's the sweetest little thing. The way she looks at you, her smile. I wish I could just hug her and squeeze her and never let her go. Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. They certainly don't. Don't you worry. We'll keep her safe as can be. She really seems to be making herself at home here. That's good to know. Alright. Let's see. Talk and shop. Okay. Princess Alphen seems to have a lot of free time lately, so she sometimes comes in to look at all of our products. It always makes me so happy when she does. I wonder if I'll get to see her again today. Alright, anything else? Nope. Okay, so let's see what she has. Alright, so pretty much the same stuff. So, okay, I think that's new, right? If it's red, you can't buy it? Because last time it was like a shade of gray last time. You couldn't afford it, I think. Alright, this is a puppy watch, so... Oh, part of a set, so that means, expect, more set items like last game. And then these are the basic ones, which prevents, obviously, certain status effects. Healing items, okay. And, of course, preventions. What else is there? Oh, battle scopes, we'll buy those in a second. And food items, okay. And, oh, the new books. Okay, so Imperial Chronicle Issue 1. Noble Alliance cleans up the rebels. We'll buy that now. And then something called Gambler Jack. So it's a popular novel published in Liberal. Okay, and then let's go ahead and buy some battle scopes. We only have 800, so let's go ahead and let's get 6. There you go, have some 200 Mira. Sorry guys, give me one more second again. I just want to be doubly sure that nothing's going on in the background. Alright, and let me see here. Okay, so far so good. Okay, again, so I really hate to do that, guys. I apologize, because we're wasting precious time on making sure something's running when I could just be getting through more people with conversations and whatnot. Okay, so, oh, okay, look, and it also says shop next to her face now. Okay, so let's keep on going. Let's see, so let's go ahead and check out the thing over here. I wonder what that is. Funicular Station Ymir. Huh. And this guy is Station Employee Luke. Okay. Rean, you're up. Hey, Luke. Sorry for worrying you. But as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? You always say you're fine, even when you're not. I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy. That's probably more from sleeping too much, though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month and all. Talk about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about the Divine Night since you came back, but it still blows my mind that it actually exists. Whatever. The point is, take it easy, okay? Elise isn't the only one happy to see you back home. Thanks. That means a lot to me. Alright, what else? Getting a job here so that I could work close to home was all well and good in theory. But I never realized just how important this job is. Think about it. This cable car is what connects Ymir to the rest of the country. And now I've got to think about how the Noble Alliance forces could be patrolling down at the base of the mountain, too. We're using it as little as possible so they don't catch on that Her Highness is here. It's stressful, to say the least. See, that's the thing, though. How would they know she was here just because we're using a cable car? That doesn't really make any sense, but... Unless they have, like, some sort of intel. Alright, anyway. I can imagine. So the Noble Alliance forces reach extends this far north now. Hope the others are alright. It's pretty obvious you still don't have your energy back, Rean. Just focus on getting back to your old self for now, okay? Yeah, you're right. Thanks. Okay, is that it? Or... Alright, back before the cable car was here, people walked up and down the mountain even in winter. You couldn't really do that now. Which means that as the guy in charge of keeping it running, it's my responsibility to keep it spick and span. If you need to go down the mountain at any point, let me know, okay? Gotcha. Thanks. Alright, and... Alright, that's it from him. Okay, so this is the cable car, right? Oh, this is the cable car station that connects Ymir with the bottom of the mountain. I don't need to use it now. Alright? So I'm guessing that'll play in a big part later. Maybe. Okay, so what do we have left now? So we obviously... Alright, Ymir Valley. I'm assuming that's where we go last. It looks like we had to go travel somewhere. So, if you, as you saw my save data picture screenshot thing, I was in front of the chapel, so that's where we're gonna go. But I actually want to check out what that path leads to. I won't check out those two yet. We'll just check out what that road leads to. Because there's no destination, so I'm just curious. Let's see. Where does this lead? Feels like it's been ages since I last used my snowboard out here. No reason to whip out my board and go down the mountain now, though. Huh, cool. So I guess he used to snowboard when he lived here. Cool. Alright, so I guess we'll go to the chapel. And here's the shed, I think, right? Yeah, it's the storehouse for Ymir's chapel. There are various kinds of equipment inside. Okay. Hold on, is there anything else around the corner? Nope, just a rock. And then tree over here and more rocks. Okay. You know what? Just to play it safe, I think I will go ahead and save early. So we're basically just stopping where I stopped last time, even though like I said, the recording software messed up. And speaking of that, let me check one last time before I split the part. Okay, it seems like everything is good. Thank God, finally. Like, seriously, I guess third time was the charm. So, sorry about doing this all the time, guys. I really don't mean to, like, pause at random and just checking my stuff to make sure it's working. The one time I actually want to listen to my friend and maybe buy a double monitor so that I can check on both screens at once, if that makes any sense. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to save on this file. This was save file 2, but I guess when you save on the newest one, it'll move itself up. So we'll just keep this one safe just in case anything happens. So let's go ahead and save now. At least finally that we can get started on just exploring this town. Oh man, it sucks too because I actually recorded a lot earlier today, but you know, problems arise. Alright guys, so thankfully nothing happened, so give me 1 sec and then we will be right back to keep on exploring the rest of Ymir.